right, how's everybody tonight? Hopefully, you've had a good day. We've got just a single break tonight, but it's going to take us a while because we're breaking a master case of Phoenix football, which means the 2 8-box inner cases. So it'll take us a little while to get through it, but we do have some information to go over before we get started ripping. So let's go ahead and get that up on the screen. Feedback is automated. That is really to your benefit in the sense that you never have to wait on me to leave you feedback. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get positive feedback in return. And the second thing there, of course, is a big thank you. I always appreciate those of you who hang out here with me, bidding, breaking, chatting, keeping me up to date on scores and all the fun stuff. Now we're taking a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. You'll notice it's really light because I'm going to take a full 7-day window there where we're not going to do any breaks at all. I know, right? Yeah, it's been I think around 3 years since I've done that. So I guess it's about time to do a little of that. But in the meantime, we will do a few before I take off for a few days. On Friday, tomorrow, we have a new release product, and that's Prism Football. We'll break a full 12-box case of that, and we'll start at 8:30 Eastern, which is 5:30 Pacific. On Saturday, it'll be a case of Immaculate Basketball, a 2-box break of Luminaries Baseball. Those are just loose boxes, of course, and a half case of Leaf Autograph Mini Football helmets. Those are the back half of a case. Then from this Sunday, the 27th, I will take off all the way through Sunday, the 3rd of November, and we won't really be online too much of that time either. But, of course, we'll get back to breaking on Monday, the 4th. Here's what you need to know about what we are opening tonight. I'm projecting that it'll be out the door on the way to you Monday. Now, I'm hoping, of course, that I can get it out to you sooner than that. That would be my hope. I think that I probably can, but because I'm not 100% certain that I can, we'll leave it sitting Monday, and if I can get it out sooner than that, of course I will do so. I don't think anybody in here is going to go skunked in here. Way too many cards in this break. So everybody's going to have cards of some sort, base or whatever it may be. So all right, let me leave you. I'm going to leave you on that page for just a second. Let me make sure everybody's got their payment in, which, of course, we have somebody who does it. Yeah, that doesn't totally surprise me. But you know what? I don't even think I'm just even in the mood to fool with it. So let me just update the spreadsheet. I'm going to bring you back to me for a second. I'm going to update the spreadsheet to note that one of our teams is unpaid, and then we're just going to go ahead and break it. We're not going to try to even deal it out unless somebody just happens to want the Bengals. And if you do, then fine. If not, then we'll just go this route. Honestly, I find it so frustrating. I'm sure you all do too, which is why I'm not in the mood to fool with it tonight unless somebody who is on just happens to want it. All right, now that is all updated, so let's go back and take a look. It is a 16-box master case of Phoenix football. This is break number 3, and of course it ended tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 24th of October. Team names are there on the left, winning bidders across from on the right-hand side. Of course, we do have one team in here that is unpaid. And other than that, yeah, you're going to see your username there across from each team. And, oh man, I just hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Not on you, not what you see, what I see. Joe, TJ and Joe are both maybe interested in the Bengals. All right, well, if we can do it real quick and easy, then I'm not going to object to that. Let me get you back to my feed here. And, guys, it looks like the bid amount, what does that say? $38 is where it ended on eBay. So if one or the other of you wants it, TJ or Joe, jump in there and let me know. Now that you know the price, and if one of you wants it, then great. We'll update it and reflect it to be yours. If not, we'll keep on trucking. Sorry, guys, my asthma still just continues to really bother me these days. But while you all are pondering that, I'm going to bust open the master case here and get our first inner case out. Oh, at least I think I am. I'm just going to set the other one down here out of the line of fire. We'll pick it up and start on it after we look through the first one. Because, of course, a master case is nothing more than 2 of our regular 8-box cases put together in a bigger box. So, Joe says no, he doesn't want it. TJ does. All right, perfect, TJ. Yes, sir, that will be all you. I am putting in here right now the PayPal email, which you probably already know, TJ. You've been kind enough to pick these up before. And let me do a couple little quick things here. Excuse me, TJ, while you're taking care of it on your side over at PayPal, I'm going to clean it up here on eBay and also update the spreadsheet so that I will know it is yours. All right. That part is done. And let's go back here. Man, all of a sudden, right, as soon as we start doing the break, the asthma decides to flare up. That's always the way, isn't it? So there's another look at it with the update there showing that TJ is picking up the Bengals by way of second chance. And thank you once again, sir, for that. Always appreciate it. I'm going to do one more little thing here. That's going to be changing up the focus. I don't like using autofocus. Your background is going to get blurry a little bit right now. That is on purpose. But we're still going to be able to see our cards up nice and close. So please don't let that worry you. TJ, you're all squared away. All right, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you. As always. And you know, sometimes, actually a lot of times, the Mojo repays those who pick up unpaid teams. I'm surprised sometimes at how much comes out when that happens. It doesn't always work that way, of course, but a lot of times it does. It's always nice when it does. Okay, so Phoenix football. We're looking for 2 autographs, 1 memorabilia card per box on average. That's always the key. Panini always puts on average down there. And the reason that's down there is because every once in a while they'll mess up and maybe not give us the hits we're supposed to get. That's pretty rare. What is more common is that sometimes they take our hits and replace 1 or more of them with a points card, a Panini Rewards point card. If that happens to us tonight, the Rewards point card or cards would simply be given out at the end of the break. And I will use random.org to do that. I always have the worst time trying to get that box open. I do not know why. So there, use my inhaler. Hopefully that will, in a minute, clear up all the hacking and coughing right as I say that, and hack and cough some more. So, woohoo, asthma's fun. Anyway, so that's the deal. We find Panini Rewards points. We'll use random.org to give them out at the very end of the break. If we find redemptions, they will stay face down until the end of the break, and then we'll flip over any and all that we have, one right after the other. And at that point, we would also go through the Panini website checklist and take a look to see what, if anything, they would be numbered to, and of course to verify the teams. Most of the times we're going to know what the team is, but maybe not always. But I like to put up on the screen so everyone can see it and doesn't leave any questions for anybody about how it works when we find a redemption. The first box will go a little bit slower through this one so that I can show everyone, here's, you know, what this color parallel is number 2, what that color parallel is number 2, that sort of thing. We like to get everybody on the same page. And then through subsequent boxes, I won't really stop on those unless they are probably low numbered, 50 or below usually. Otherwise, we'll kind of keep on trucking after we get through this first box. Primarily just in the essence of time, because there's an incredible amount of cards we're dealing with tonight. So the pink variations, those are numbered to 199. There will be plenty of them to go around tonight. We'll find a few of these purple variations as well. The purple are numbered to 149. Here comes a red one. The reds are to 299. And our first hit is headed to the Cowboys. And that is numbered to 25 with a little Tony Pollard ink and relic, making the Cowboys the first winners of the night. It's another purple one. Of course, again, those purple are to 149. Cowboys have our second hit. That's numbered to 100. The Iron Man there, Jason Witten, retired and managed to stay retired only 1 year and decided, nah, I think I'll go back. Which is all right with me. You know, get used to Jason Witten. He's been around for so many years. To 299 for the Ravens, Justice Hill. And these are not numbered. They are obviously a little bit of a variation, but they are not numbered in that particular pattern. To 199, again, are the pink. Reds are to 299. Keeping in mind in subsequent boxes, we're not going to flip all these over or necessarily even call them out after this first box. This sort of orangey copper color, whatever you prefer to call it, those are numbered to 99. We should still have one more hit in here somewhere. That Deontay Johnson looks like it should be numbered, and in fact it is. It's numbered to 10. We don't pull a lot of them to 10, so that's a nice low variation. And here's our other hit. Justice Hill for the Ravens. Should be an autograph when we flip it over, and indeed it is. To 299. Is that the first time we've seen this kind of yellow tonight? Yellow, gold, whatever you'd like to call it. Maybe more yellow than gold. I believe it is. So those are to 75. Once again, there'll be plenty of those to go around as we go through the evening. So we saw most of the variations. There is still one to 25 we haven't seen yet. It's kind of a royal blue. There's also one to 35 that's a little darker blue. We didn't pull either of those in the first box. So the first time we come across one, I will point it out. Otherwise, all the ones to 149, 199, 299, 75, etc. You know what to look for now on those. So in the essence of keeping things moving along, I won't be flipping all those over and may or may not read out the numbers as we go along. Joe, you said what happened with what? You think we're going through the base cards too fast? Because we went pretty slowly on all of the inserts there. So you feel like the base cards, the unnumbered, just plain base cards are too quick? But I'm also not sure what you mean with what happened. Oh, I got you. The stream, you lost the stream on your phone and you had to switch to your tablet. Or vice versa, on your tablet, switch to your phone. Gotcha. What did you miss? The third hit? It was the Ravens and Justice Hill. If that's what you meant. I think you saw I trying to gather about how long ago that got posted. You probably saw the second one, but there's the third one if you missed it, the Justice Hill. The first two out were Cowboys. One autograph relic and one just straight up relic were Cowboys. All right, so once again, the numbered stuff, we're just going to kind of keep on trucking. Not going to flip them all over, but that, of course, to 149 is the purple. Number 275. How about a little Will Greer and the Carolina Panthers? Autograph relic combo pink to 199. 299. Next up, sorry guys, the pink once again, 199. Are we going to hit another Justice Hill autograph? Is it going to be that kind of night where we're going to have duplicates? I guess it is. This is to 35, and it is the second Justice Hill out for the Ravens. Crazy, right? Hate when Panini does that, as many of you know. It's to 75. 299. And that just hanging out up there by himself was Benny Snell Jr. Just a base card for the Steelers, who, for whatever reason, didn't want to come along with everybody else tonight. Now, this is one of the colors we did not see earlier. Remember I told you we'd have some lower numbered stuff? Well, that's one of them. It's kind of a turquoise color. I guess I called it more of a blue, didn't I? It's really more turquoise. But that is numbered to 25. It's Phillip Rivers and the Chargers. We'll find a handful of those as we go along tonight. Not an extraordinary number, but here and there. To 299. Nick Bosa is our relic. And Mr. Bosa here for the 49ers is number 275. That's to 99. These cards do not like to be in very tall stacks. They slide around with that wonderful slick surface. 199. 199. And there you go. That box is completed. Keeping in mind that what you see on the table right now is just the first 8-box enter. There's still a whole another 8-box enter case to go after we finish this one. So just FYI. JJ, you said, yeah, out of the first box it was 2 Cowboys and the Justice Hill for the Ravens. That's what came out of the first box. 2 Cowboys and a Justice Hill for the Ravens. You were asking if Kyler is to 299. If it was red, yes. So again, the red are to 299. The pink are to 199. The purple are to 149. The yellow kind of gold ones are to 75. The orange ones are to 99. The other lower numbered colors will still flip over as we come across them because they are lower than 50. It's just the higher numbered stuff that, you know, now that we kind of have established what color goes to what number, that will tell us without having to flip it over each time. I have no idea if there was a red Kyler Murray in there. Guys, this again, as we go through, just here's the red. It's Jets, 49ers, Bengals, Steelers, Ravens, and Falcons. I believe that's all the red. I try to keep the colors somewhat stacked together, but when we get a lot of cards going, it's going to be tough to always keep them stacked by color. But again, that's kind of why I've been trying to read out the numbers as we go along as well, even without flipping them, until everybody gets used to it anyway. Oh, JJ says it was pink. Well, pink, guys, are to 199, not 299. So if it was pink, it's to 199. So that's 299, 199, and a little hit here for Daniel Jones and the New York Giants. That's numbered to 75 for relic. Of course, they're already calling for his head. The New York media, man. That's to 99. They couldn't wait to get rid of Eli. Then Daniel Jones was going to be the savior, right? And now they've kind of already started going south on Daniel Jones, the media, anyway. And now they're about half calling for his head, which is crazy. It's 149, $2.99. Mecole Hardman Jr. for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mecole here to 35. Low number autograph parallel. This will be very low as well as we see our turquoise appear once again. That one, the Raiders and Antonio Brown. Not sure anybody still wants that, but hey, it's to 25. Maybe he gets back in the league at some point. We hope. Well, I don't know if I hope or not. That's to 75. My first thought is I hope so because I have a bunch of his rookie cards because I'm a Steelers fan. That was to 149. And my second thought was, man, I don't know. He's gone off the deep end. To 99. A hit for the Raiders. Hunter Renfrow to 199. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess all my rookie cards for him have probably plummeted in value. I really haven't even looked at it. And my Le'Veon Bells, even though he's doing okay with the Jets, I think it's probably taken a pretty big sock as well. To 299 for the Saints with Kamara. It's to 199 Redskins, who are playing right now, 299. And that box is wrapped up. Oh, listen, Joe, he says he's old and he can't see. Listen, buddy, I am right there with you. I have a terrible time with my vision. I had some surgery on one of my eyes when I was much, much younger. I was in my 20s. Well, I shouldn't say much, much younger, but I was, yeah, well, it's kind of much. Anyway, I was in my 20s and they botched my surgery. So one of my eyes has been completely messed up for many years, but the other eye was still pretty good. And now it's drifted to where it's not very good. You know, your vision changes as you get older. And unfortunately, because of what they did to the first eye, I can't wear glasses or contacts. It gives me an incredibly bad headache. Like migraine headache that just won't stop until I take off the glasses or take out the contacts. And they gave me some big stupid reason as to why it is that way, but the long and short of it is, yeah, I feel your pain. I have a lot of days where I don't see very well within a certain range. I can, see far, far away or super, super close, but it's the in-between that can be a real pain in the patootie. So I feel you on that one, Joe. Anybody know what the score is at the moment? Vikings game. It was 3-3, the last that I saw a score, and I wasn't really so much watching it as I was listening to it for a bit, and so I heard that field goal go in. I'll get it out in a minute. It was to 75 for the Bears, to 299. 199 or 149 rather, sorry. It's used to saying 199. Straight up 99. Those again are not numbered, they're parallels, but unnumbered parallels. 99. 299. And there comes a little Darrell Henderson for the Rams out to 100. Our relic out of this box. So our next two hits should be autographs in here. Star says it's tied 6-all. Okay, cool. 299. And there's another Ram. It's a Rams kind of box, isn't it? Had the relic a moment ago. Now you've got numbered to 5, the David Long signature. Rams are a little off track this year. To 299. They got to get themselves sorted. To 199 for the Bengals. Oh, and I saw a headline that the Patriots made some sort of trade today, but I didn't get a chance to go in and read it. What was that about? Does anybody know? Daniel Jones to 50. That probably makes you happier if you are the Giants team owner tonight. That's to 149. Of course, to 199. Everybody's been speculating it's going to be Josh Gordon, I guess, because they've had him on the injured reserve, and the player himself doesn't think he's injured that badly. So they've been saying they're going to trade him, they think. DeAndre Hopkins, that's our second 1 to 10 out of here. And generally, we don't find a lot to 10, so maybe we're going to have a lucky case. Let's hope. I hope my Steelers pick up somebody at the trade deadline. There had been at least some articles speculating that we might get Emmanuel Sanders back. Of course, we drafted him originally, and he was most recently with the Broncos, but he got traded up to the 49ers. Was that yesterday or day before? So no such luck there for my Steelers. Well, some of those wrappers don't cooperate with me entirely. Can you believe it's almost Halloween? How close we are to Halloween? That is insane. Probably a good thing for me because I buy the Halloween candy at Costco, so you all know what kind of huge bags those come in. And I'm so stupid. I always buy the kind that I like. And you'd think at my age I would have learned to buy the kind I don't like, so I wouldn't be so tempted, but not that smart. And I have already been into it, and so shame on me. It's to 149. So I better hope Halloween gets here soon. To 99. 99. 199 and a redemption. Once again, the redemptions stay face down right up there in our housekeeping area. At the very end of the night, we flip them all over and check them out one right after the other to $2.99, and then go to the Panini website and find out a little more about them. For the Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott, and that is our first one we've seen tonight, numbered to 35. That's that kind of royal blue color I was telling you guys about before. You can barely catch it there in the background. So that's our lovely color that is associated with being numbered to 35. Oh, it was Michael Bennett to the Cowboys. Oh, thank you, JJ. Who did they get in return? To $2.99, or was it a draft pick kind of thing? Pink to $1.99, probably a draft pick kind of thing. Star says it'll be Christmas before we know it. You know what? Are your stores already having Christmas stuff out? That's to $1.99. How really chaps me. That's to $75. I hate that. When I was younger, which we've established has been a bit ago. I mean, when I was a child, you didn't start any Christmas stuff until the day after Thanksgiving. That kind of kicked it off. And there's Kelvin Harmon with an autograph for the Redskins. And, I mean, that's when Christmas decorations went up in the stores. That's when Santa would come to the stores, to $2.99, or to the mall, or whatever, to $1.49. And these days, you're not kidding, they start it, like some stores already have Christmas stuff out right now. We're not even to Halloween yet. The Bengals and Ryan Finley, numbered to 100. So TJ, we've at least got you on the board for your good deed picking up that unpaid team. Hopefully we'll find you some other things as well, but got you that much at least. Oh, Joe, yeah, that Kyler, you've got the Cardinals tonight then, obviously. So we're going to hope that we can find you more than just the numbered Kyler. Let's hope we can find you a little ink and some other stuff to go along with it. It's going to be our goal anyway. TJ says second chance mojo. That's right, my friend. That's exactly what it is. I like it. I'm always happy when hits come out for anybody, especially good hits, but especially when it is somebody who's been kind enough to step in and pick up an unpaid team. I always hope that they get at least something in return for that. It doesn't always work out, but a lot of times it does. For example, in Triple Threads last night, someone picked up the Red Sox, and my gosh, guys, like, it felt like half the box was Red Sox. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen, though. There were a ton of redemptions in there. There were 8 redemptions in there. Triple Threads baseball I'm talking about. Of the 8, 3 of them were for the same player, Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox, and the Red Sox already had a ton of other hits. 3 of them were for the same player for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And then we had a Gleyber Torres for the Yankees, and I want to say, was it Scooter Gennett maybe for the Reds? But so out of 8 redemptions, 3 of them were one player, and another 3, another player, all out of one 9-box case. It was insanity. To 99. To 299. Always makes me mad when Topps and Panini do that sort of stuff. To 99, Hunter Renfroe and the Raiders. Nice little piece of the football there to go along with your autograph. 99. 299. 99. Patriots. N'Keal Harry to 99. That looks pretty much identical, doesn't it? Except, I mean, the picture's different, but the rest of the card with the piece of the football and same card design and all that we saw a moment ago for the other team. Just that kind of box, I guess. To 75, that looks, yeah, I think it is. Let's make sure, yeah. Sometimes in the Steelers colors, I'm not, yeah, got to take a little second look. To 299. Here come my Pittsburgh Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster, numbered to 10, with a relic that is plain white. Numbered to 10, and all they give us is plain white. Oh, that kills me. $2.99. It's like, I'm not sure why, I mean, like, why is it numbered to 10 when it's just plain white? It would look exactly the same as what it's numbered higher. I don't understand their logic often. To 199, 149, 299, 75. That is box 6 of 16. Once again, only the first 8-box inner is what came out on the table. So we'll have to, after we look at these last 2, we'll crack open that other 8-box case and get rolling through with it. I don't know if any of you are also baseball fans, but man alive, I mean, the Nationals just absolutely pasted the Astros last night. Largely over the course of 1 to 2 innings. I was just incredible. They laid it on them to the tune of 12 to 2 to take a 2-0 lead in the series, both of which games they took in Houston. Now headed back home. I mean, they may have the World Series won by the weekend. Wouldn't that be something if they just swept in the World Series? Because think about how badly they started out this year. Oh, I mean, they just looked terrible for the first few months. And then all of a sudden, put it all together, and there they go. JJ, you thought that patch was going to be a really good one too. I know. Like you see those low numbers, I'm thinking, ooh, that's going to be part of a logo, or it's going to be multicolored. It's going to be so nice. We turn it over, just white. They tease us like that occasionally. $2.99. And another little turquoise. We haven't seen our friend Mr. Turquoise in a while. Those are numbered to 25. Whenever we find them, we will flip them over since they're below 50. Darius Slayton, New York Giants, 125. Nice little companion card for the Daniel Jones we saw earlier. $2.99. $1.99. 75, 149, and the Denver Broncos, number 2, 100, Noah Fant, with a big orange relic. $149, Kansas City Chiefs and Pat Mahomes, number 250. How about that? I want to say that we pulled a Pat Mahomes out of one of our other cases of this too, didn't we? Pulled him out of something else really recently. I think it was that. 99. 99. $2.99. And this is our little case hit. Fire Burst. I actually am going to remember the name of the pattern tonight because, yeah, it's on the front of the box. Last time I couldn't remember it. Darwin Thompson is the case at Kansas City Chiefs. And I didn't remember that it was on the box to $2.99, nor did anybody else in chat. And everybody's trying to think of the name of it. $2.99. And somebody's like, it's fire something. Somebody else says, oh, it's Fire Bird. I'm thinking, oh, yeah, that sounds kind of right. Because, you know, Phoenix, bird, fire. Yeah. It wasn't until like 3 or 4 minutes later, I was like, oh, man, this isn't right there on the box. Sometimes the simplest thing we forget. Joe, do you have the Kansas City Chiefs too, or you are an OMG? I'll leave out the other letter. You're an OMG there in chat. Is that because, did you get the case hit for the Chiefs, or is there something else in there? Or are you talking about the Pat Mahomes maybe? I don't know. Probably the Pat Mahomes. Maybe that's who you're talking about. But I don't know. I don't remember if you had the Chiefs or just the Cardinals or not. But the Chiefs had a nice box there at the end, didn't they? Between Pat Mahomes and the Fireburst insert. It was on the Mahomes. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's this product that we pulled another autograph of his out of one of the other breaks we've done. He's been coming out more recently. Oh, you're only the Cardinals tonight. Okay, so we need to fire up some Cardinals mojo for you. If not here, then in our next 8-box case. You got outbid on the Niners. Okay. Another turquoise, that's for the Patriots. And, of course, our pretty little turquoise cards are numbered to 25. With a little Joejuan Williams. Behind it is Tyree Jackson, Buffalo Bills. Oh, man. Wrong sleeve. Tyree has his autograph kind of almost blended in. Been better if they'd placed it over there, huh? Oh, well. They didn't ask us, did they? That was numbered to 15. 99, that's your Arizona Cardinals. $2.99. And Kansas City Chiefs out again. Mecole Hardman Jr. numbered to 49. Chiefs are cranking it in these last two boxes. 99, $2.99, 75, $1.99, $2.99, $2.99, $1.99, $1.49. I'm sorry, $1.99. This is $1.49. Patriots, Jarrett Stidham. Mr. Stidham is numbered to 75 with a relic for New England. JJ, you need Ravens and Steelers mojo. Yeah, we pulled those two Ravens like out right away out of that first box or two, and then we haven't seen them really since, have we? And Steelers, of course, we thought we were going to have you something nice, and then turned out to be that silly little white patch. All right, let me get this other 8-box opened up. Get our other case split open here. And we'll do it all over again. I swear my recycling people hate me so much. I put out so much stuff every week. Just looking at that big pile of cardboard, and they're just gonna hate me again. I need to leave them like a present or something at the holidays. Yeah, Joe, I think you're right. Maybe we're going to find a Kyler for you in here since we didn't really have much in the way of autograph or relic for your Cardinals in the last one. Maybe we're going to fire them up here in the second half. I think that sounds like a reasonable plan. Star needs the Panthers. JJ says it was a napkin patch, serial number and limited to 10. You know, I have somebody else that breaks with me, and he always calls the ones that are just solid white like that, he calls them underwear patches. He swears that they just cut up their underwear. Of course, he's joking, but it just about could be, you know. Yeah, Joe, you are correct. The Chiefs had a really nice end of the break, and of course the Giants had a pretty nice beginning of the break, so those two teams probably at this point sitting in the best spot in terms of what we've seen autograph and relic-wise anyway. Got a little bit more Phoenix, but we won't get around to opening it, obviously, before I take my little hiatus there for a week. So we'll open some more of it when I get back. And, of course, Prism football comes out tomorrow. We are going to open Prism tomorrow night, and then we won't be opening it again either until I come back, which is not ideal because I love to open Prism, and I have a lot of Prism coming. And usually we would just like rapid fire open it, but timing wise, you know, to $2.99 means we'll have to have a little delayed opening party for it other than tomorrow night, release night. To 75, Miles Boykin and the Ravens. Speaking of solid white patches, right? $2.99, a second redemption. Will join its brother up there in the housekeeping area. $1.99, $1.99, $2.99, And I see our Fireburst case hit out of our second case is going to show up for us really early tonight. And look who it is. It's the Bengals. TJ. You got one of the case hits with the Fireburst Jermaine Pratt. And those, of course, are not numbered, but you can tell by that fun little pattern what it is. And those are only 1 per 9 box. And right beside it, how would you like to have another Jermaine Pratt, but that one being turquoise and numbered to 25? How about that? And they ended up right across from each other in the 2 stacks. What are the odds? To 75 for the 49ers. 149, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Find yourselves with a little Derek Brooks numbered to 99. That was 199, 149. Whoops. Is that to 149? I think it is, yeah. Sometimes those little splashes of color in the background get by me for a hot second. It's numbered to 99. But, of course, all the cards ship out of here. So even if I were to fail to call out the number as we went flying through, you would, of course, still get it when they got sorted and shipped out. Yeah, TJ, you're right. That is your Bengals mojo getting fired up, isn't it? It's going to try to come through for you here. We certainly hope so anyway. I'm surprised my little cat isn't up here bouncing around somewhere. He likes to come and jump in the wrappers and the boxes and all the piles of stuff and make lots of noise usually. But he's been pretty good this week. There's a couple of nights he hasn't come up, so either somebody's, petting him somewhere else in the house, or he's sleeping, which is probably not super likely. Joe says the guy who didn't pay is hoping to watch the replay and then I'm going to paraphrase that, and then be upset. Yeah, I think you meant going, but I think. But yeah, I hear you. But listen, I mean, last night, all those Red Sox hits that came out for triple threads, that was an unpaid team. It's to 149 that somebody else picked up to 299. So it definitely does happen. Jalen Ferguson, Ravens are going to maybe get going here again in the second box. That one is numbered to 15. So I've definitely seen it happen to 299. The Eagles to 100. What's our question here, Star? You said on average, how long does it take for redemptions to ship? Well, that's kind of a tricky question, but I'm going to tell you the best that I can answer it for you. This is numbered to 25, and it's N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. It's like this. If they have the card, you will generally get it pretty quickly. And by pretty quickly, I mean within 4 to 8 weeks. That's red to $2.99. But the problem is many times they don't get the cards back from the players. And that is to $1.99. And as long as they are not getting the cards back from the players, obviously they don't have anything they can send. I mean, I have gotten redemptions from products as old as like 2012. Like I had a Kyrie Irving rookie that I pulled out of a 2012 product late last year. It's to $1.99 for the Cowboys, Tony Pollard. And I got that within probably 3 weeks. It's to 149. On the other hand, I'm waiting on some rookie cards to 299 of Steelers players all the way back from 2015 to 149 that I still haven't gotten. Yes, I'm looking at you, Artie Burns. So it just depends. The other thing that it depends on, not just when the player returns it, although that's part of it, is whether or not it's a sticker autograph or a hard signed autograph to 199. If it's a sticker to 75, you usually get it a little faster. It's to 199 because a lot of times they'll have extra stickers on hand, or a player will just set and sign a bunch of stickers, but they don't necessarily set and sign the stack of cards of the hard signed stuff. So it's really hard to say. It depends primarily on the player himself. I mean, Julio Jones is a good example of that. His rookie year was what, 2011, I think it was. And he was a redemption in 2011, and I want to say like 12 and 13 and 14. I think it was quite a ways after, and it was either 2015 or maybe 2016 before Julio Jones signed any of the cards that he was due all the way back from 2011. So there's a player who took 4 or 5 years to sign his stuff. And of course, at some point, if Panini feels like they're not going to get the stuff back, they'll just stop putting in redemptions for the player at some point. You know, they did that a couple of years ago with Tom Brady when they hadn't gotten anything, I guess, back from him in a while. I think he now signs once a year for the card companies on average. But at that point in time, they had not, they had stopped putting redemptions in products for him for a while. And then they got a big batch of signed stuff back, and then he started showing up again, both as redemptions and live in the product. Okay, let's see what we have got now. That is to 149, or 199. Why do I keep doing that? To 99. Another turquoise here. This one headed to the Ravens. Turquoise, of course, are to 25, and that was Iman Marshall to 299 for the Lions. Hi, Brendan. You said you are late to the party. Yeah, there's definitely been some Giants hits. Looks like these guys have caught you up on that. So, yeah, you had the Daniel Jones. I think you had a Darius Slayton. Maybe some other stuff to 299. Here come the Eagles, numbered to 75 with Miles Sanders, redemption relic. Redemption on the brain now. It's to 149. But at some point, if you haven't gotten it, going back to Star's question about the redemption, if you wait long enough, actually I think technically it's over 6 months, Alexander Madison to 35 for the Vikings. You can always reach out to Panini and ask them to send a substitute to $2.99 if you don't mind getting a different player. It's to $1.99. In fact, I have several cards to $1.49 that I need to do that with now. I've probably got at least a dozen cards that have been sitting there for years, either, basketball, baseball, football. In fact, I think I've got some nice baseball ones that I've been waiting on for several years. To 75, Panini, not Topps. 99, and a third redemption. So you can ask them to substitute it, but you have to find them. That's to 75. That can be the tricky part. I would suggest, if you decide to track them down, use either Twitter, which is my first preference, or Facebook or something like that, and just say, hey, I've got a bunch of older redemptions. I want to sub them out. And somebody usually will answer you and guide you in the right direction. Generally what they do if you sub them out is they'll ask you, like, what's your favorite player or what's your favorite team or that sort of thing. And they'll try to find you something within your team or player request. But what they will not do is say you have a redemption for, I don't know, Joe Schmo, who got cut in the preseason, and you say your favorite player is Ezekiel Elliott. They're not going to do that. They keep it within the same value range. So if your card's worth 25, they're going to send you another card that is worth about 25, that sort of thing. Brendan says he needs to start showing up late more often because you had a lot of hits. Hey, man, whatever works, right? Whatever makes it flow, you got to do it. You never know where the luck is going to come from. It's numbered to 99 for the Rams, to 299 for the Ravens, 199. There's a Cardinal autograph for you. It's not Kyler, but at least we've got you an autograph there, Joe. We have Deontay Thompson headed your way with a little ink. You know, I think... Oh, wait a minute. A score update. Star says it's Vikings 13, Redskins 6. Okay. And here comes a little purple for the Falcons to 149. I think somebody has a lawsuit against Panini right now about redemptions, if I remember correctly. To 299 Seahawks. Like some collector filed a lawsuit to 299, a class action one. To 75, which honestly, you never know how those are going to go. They could turn around and burn you, and then Panini decide not to honor the expired ones like they do now and stuff like that. To 75, Will Grier and the Panthers. I think that looks almost identical to the Will Grier that we pulled out of the first 8 box. Why'd I do that? We'll just start over. Lions. 199, 149, 99. Another one for the Raiders. Josh Jacobs makes an appearance. Numbered to 75 with a relic. And that is for the Bears, numbered to 35 with Riley Ridley. That's our kind of royal blue, for lack of a better term. 299 Chargers. All right, we have opened 12 of our 16. We have 4 left to go. You talking about Will Grier, that you hope he turns out to be a good player? Yeah, I mean, on the face of it, he looks like he should be, but kind of you never know till you get them out there and see what they look like under pressure, especially quarterback-wise. I mean, truthfully, I thought that when we drafted drafted Josh Dobbs back in, what was that, 16? Was it 16? Or was it 17? I don't know, whichever year it was. I thought he looked like he was pretty good. I mean, I didn't think he was going to set the world on fire, but based on what he looked like in college, I thought he would be pretty good. And he did ultimately win the backup job the first year, but then lost it to Mason this year, and then they traded him away. And then we have the practice squad kid who had to come in and play after Mason got knocked out with the concussion. And man, the practice squad kid was really good. Devlin Hodges was his name. And then I kind of figured, all right, well, I guess now I see why they were willing to trade away Josh Dobbs, but still. And look at Gardner Minshew. I mean, I wouldn't have at the beginning of the year, I wouldn't have thought that, that we'd be seeing Gardner Minshew play, because who saw Nick Foles getting hurt in the forecast? And then that he would play so well. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Oh, you're a Titans fan? You know what? Tannehill came out and won for you, though, didn't he? I mean, after Marcus got benched, which was crazy to think about benching Marcus for Tannehill. But it worked out. It's to 149, at least for that game. That is the Dolphins, numbered 235 with Christian Wilkins. But yeah, I don't really know what happened with those 2015 quarterbacks, period. It's to 75. I mean, Marcus at times looks great to 299. At other times, not at all. And you've got the same thing going down there with Jameis, you know. It's to 149 to 299. The Eagles, they've been kind of quiet in here tonight. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, numbered to 25. Nice looking relic on that one. Managed to get 4 colors in there if we count the stitching or the piping, to 299. 199. 199. 299. 299, and a couple more base to finish up that group. But I don't know, I mean, on paper and really even in the game, a lot of times Marcus looks like he should be really, really good, but then I don't know what happens. Something happens and he goes into not a good place. JJ thinks they need to play Logan Woodside in Tennessee. I mean, maybe. He was, Bengals originally, and then they cut him and he ended up down there, I guess. Easton Stick to 75. Because you're never going to open a full case of something 2019 and not find Easton. It's to 99. Patriots getting involved again. Haven't seen one of those in a while. N'Keal Harry to 99. So you said Tannehill had 23 of 29, went for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not too bad then. I mean, certainly better than he looked when he was with the Dolphins for the most part. And some of these guys just need to find the right system. I mean, we've all seen that happen before. I.e., Jared Goff, his rookie year, looked like, whoo, what happened there? Then you get a little different coaching come in, and then year number 2, it's like, holy cow, Jared Goff is awesome. You know, so sometimes it's a little bit the skill set. A lot of times it's a little bit the coaching and the schemes around them. So all has to fit together perfectly to make a good quarterback situation. I mean, I'm happy that Teddy Bridgewater did so well down in New Orleans since Drew Brees has been out. I hope that it gets Teddy a starting job again somewhere. That was just messed up. He got that horrible injury after looking so good as a rookie with the Vikings, and then gets that horrible practice field injury, nearly lost his leg. They didn't think he'd ever play again. It's to 149. And look at him out there now. It's to 199. And the Jags with Josh Allen to 50. My man Josh Allen for Jacksonville. I will admit he has gotten off to a little bit of a slower start than I thought that he would, to $2.99. But it's a big adjustment, college to the NFL, so I think old Josh will be fine in the long run. 75, $2.99, 99, 149, and a stupid redemption. Boo. We like our autographs live, Panini. But we don't always get them that way. That is redemption number 4 up there in the housekeeping area to $2.99, 149. The Ravens, finally, Hollywood Brown to 75. I was hoping for some ink on the other side of it, though. It's to 99 for the Rams. 75. And Zeke to 199. So, Star, what do you think about A.J. Brown, your little rookie there in Tennessee? I think he's looking like he might be okay. Yeah? You think? He might be a little bit of a bright spot. Not obviously, you've got quarterback issues, but I'm talking about outside of that, just thinking about the rest of your rookie class there for the Titans. Oh, JJ says all of Marquise's autographs in here are redemptions. Oh, okay. Did not even realize that, so I guess I shouldn't have expected that to possibly be signed then, huh? Guess not. Star, you like AJ. Cool. Well, you look like you might be pretty good. Joe says, who's got the Redskins? Yeah, you're right. Skins haven't really hit, have they? Well, they could be some on there for all we know, but of course, Terry McLaurin has been probably the best player on offense for the Redskins, and he's a rookie. Obviously, you've got Dwayne Haskins kind of waiting in the wings situation there, quarterback-wise, but Terry McLaurin might turn out to be the rookie you want if you've got Washington. $99. That was a Titan, by the way. Speaking of them, to $2.99. They were in a Redskin. All the ones we're talking about. And there are the Jets, number 235 with Jamal Adams. $2.99. Another hit for the Kansas City Chiefs, who are doing quite well on this break. Juan Thornhill is an autograph for KC. There's 1/10 for the Cowboys. With a little Amari Cooper. He's been certainly playing well since he got to Dallas, to $199. Not that he wasn't playing well before he got to Dallas, but you know what I mean. Oh, I didn't realize Jeffrey Simmons got his first start last night. And he got a sack. Well, good. He's a big old boy, man. He is big. That's to $199. Like, I would not want to go up against him. It's to $75. Here comes Alexander Madison, number 235 for the Vikings. Minnesota, with a nice 2-color patch. 149. The Vikings hit again. This Alexander Madison, though, happens to have some ink with a 2-color relic. And it's numbered to 75. So that was a Vikings sort of box for the most part. $2.99. $2.99. And that's going to bring us to Last Box Mojo. That's right. We got to fire up our collective mojo here. Let's see if we can bring some heat out of the back of this. Yeah, Joe, I don't think we have had a Haskins as far as autographs or relics. Now, I don't know about the numbered cards and all that. I'm probably, I don't know. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the players on the numbered cards in this particular set because there's so many of them. But relic and autograph wise, yeah, I think you are. I think you're on target there. Yeah, I like that Vikings patch too, Star. They were both really nice Vikings patches, both the same players too, but coming out of one box, how unusual. Joe needs mojo, he says. Needs to see some Arizona Cardinals come out of here. I will do my best, my friend. All right, let's see what we've got. To $1.99, Tennessee Titans and A.J. Brown, speak of the devil. And numbered to 50. Huh, how about that? A.J. coming out right there at the very end, man, or almost the end. 149. 75. 75. 199. $2.99. The Giants have a little Darius Slayton to add to their tally. That's our second autograph out of here. So at this point, we're looking for a relic still. That was to $1.99 for the Panthers. And then, of course, we've got our redemptions that we'll go over or flip over and then check out in a minute as well. It's to $2.99. $2.99. And it was a Titans box, wasn't it? An A.J. Brown relic to 75. Titans hung out there till about the bitter end, and then you end up getting 2 of the 3 hits in the last box. 149. 199. And that is to $2.99. And there you go. That's the last of what is live in here. But we're not quite done yet. We do still have some redemptions to go over. So here's how this is going to work. I will flip over these redemptions. We'll see who's on the other side. Then I'll take us over to the Panini website where we will look up some information, find out what, if anything, they're numbered to, verify the teams, all that fun sort of stuff. And then after we do all of that, we will take a look at our spreadsheet information again after we do the redemptions and we recap. We'll revisit when you can expect your items to ship and all that fun stuff. So, and I was just getting our numbered cards and case hits in some sort of organized order there so we can recap them as well. All right, first round is Drew Lock. RPS Rookie Auto Dual Jersey Orange. Of course, Drew Lock is a Bronco, but again, we will get that all happily verified at the Panini website shortly. Redemption number 2. Speaking of Marquise Hollywood Brown, there he is. Rising Rookie Material Signature Helmet. So the Ravens with a little Hollywood Brown. Third out is Noah Fant. That's going to be Broncos again. RPS Rookie Auto Dual Jersey. I did put these in sleeves so that I could write on them. I'm not actually writing on your redemption. Not that it would hurt it, but regardless. And Irv Smith Jr., RPS Rookie Auto Jersey Orange. It's going to be the Vikings. All right, so we ended up Vikings, Broncos, Ravens, Broncos on the redemptions. But, again, of course, we're going to float over here and get it all squared away. So let me get us on the right page for that. Give me 1 second. I seem to have not had it set up, which I thought I did. I stupidly had the tops checklist up. I need to have the Panini checklist up, so give me just a second while that loads here. Or at least I hope it's going to load. Come on. Come on, website. Oh, yeah. I'll just try it on a different tab. That tab doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Let's see if the other one will. Why won't the Panini website load? That's so strange. Hang on, guys. Sorry. It's trying to. There we go. At last, finally. Whew, that took a while. All right, now we need to do a little drop-down menu action. Oh, you know what I saw today, by the way, that might interest some of you? Looks like Panini's going to make Origins basketball. Oh, what about that? Let's see. Do I have any of these that are the same card set? No, I don't. All right. So we're going to go first to RPS Rookie Auto Dual Jersey Orange. That is a mouthful. Rookie Auto Dual Jersey Orange. There we go. Card number 4 should be Mr. Drew Lock. We'll find out what he's numbered to, verify he's a Bronco. And there you go. Broncos as expected and will be numbered ultimately to 75. Next, we're looking for RPS Rookie. Is it the same? Rookie Auto. Wait a minute. Jersey Orange. Is that the, no, that was Dual Jersey. This one is not Dual Jersey. Okay. Rookie Auto Jersey Orange. No dual. 32, Irv Smith Jr. Vikings, as expected, will be numbered to 125 for that one. Now let's go check out Noah Fant, RPS Rookie Auto Dual Jersey with no color after it. Card number 24. Noah Fant, where are you? Broncos as expected, numbered to 99. And the last one that we have to get all verified is for the Ravens, Marquise Hollywood Brown. That is Rising Rookie Material Signature Helmet. Whoops. Material Signature Helmet. Card number 7, Hollywood Brown, will be numbered to 25. Nice. Our lowest number of all the redemptions tonight. Oh, look at that. Star said, yeah, that helmet's going to be to 25. I just looked over and saw that. You are right. You are on it, my friend. On it, on it. All right, let's recap some stuff. Broncos redemption will be numbered to 99. It's Noah Fant. The Vikings to 125, Irv Smith Jr. The Broncos to 75, Drew Lock. The Ravens to 25, Marquise Hollywood Brown. Those are our redemptions for tonight. We have 2 Fireburst case hits. Kansas City Chiefs get one. The Cincinnati Bengals get the other one. We have a few cards numbered to 10. The Steelers, the Texans, and the Cowboys. And we have some that are numbered to 35. That's going to be the Cowboys and the Bears and the Dolphins, followed by the Jets. And we have a whole little section here numbered to 25. Chargers, Raiders, Jags, Patriots, Bengals, Patriots, and Ravens. Now there's obviously tons of other numbered stuff in here, as you all are aware. However, there's such a massive amount of it, we're not going to recap the rest of it. I kind of recap only the stuff, in this case 35 or lower, unless it's autographed or relics. Buffalo Bills, the Broncos, Pittsburgh Steelers, the Patriots, the Raiders, the Redskins. Oh, I forgot we hit the Kelvin Harmon for the Redskins, so they did at least hit something. I had forgotten about that one. There's that nice Daniel Jones that we hit very early on for the Giants. The Rams. That was that to 5? I want to say it was. Let's double check it. Yeah. The Rams, the Raiders, the Vikings, Ravens, Chargers, Eagles, and Raiders. Next up, we have some Cardinals, Vikings, Eagles, Ravens, Patriots. Kansas City Chiefs, Pat Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. Another one for the Giants. The Bengals. Another one for the Kansas City Chiefs. There's the Giants again. 49ers. Ravens. Carolina Panthers. I believe there's a bookend of Will Greer in here. That was the first one. I think that was the first one. I think there's another one, though. Ravens. Cowboys. Cowboys again. And then a little Titan, another Giant, another Titan, another Viking, Kansas City Chiefs again, the Jags with Josh Allen, the Patriots, there's that other Will Greer for the Panthers, another Cowboy, an Eagle, and a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. All right, there's the break. There's the recap. Let's go ahead and put up the spreadsheet information. If you weren't on when we first started, I'm about to give you the 411 on when you can expect your item to ship and some other stuff. So right now I'm projecting it out the door Monday. Now, realistically, I'm hopeful I can get it out sooner than that, but because I am not 100% certain that I can, I'm going to leave it saying Monday. And hopefully I'm going to get it out faster, hopefully much faster. But I always prefer to under-promise and over-deliver than to over-promise and under-deliver. Everybody in here hit cards of some sort. All the cards do ship, so there is no need for consolation cards in this break because for sure every team pulled some cards out of all that giant stack over there. Here's a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night we have one new release coming out tomorrow, and that is Prism Football. It's always a lot of fun. We're going to break a 12-box case of it tomorrow night. We will start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, which means, of course, the auction will be ending earlier than normal as well. On Saturday, we'll open a case of Immaculate Basketball, a 2-box break of Luminaries Baseball, and a 5-box half case of Leaf Autograph Mini Football helmets. Those are the back half of a case we started a few days ago. Then Sunday the 27th all the way through the following Sunday, the 3rd of November, I'm taking off. That's right. You will see some auctions listed during that time frame because I'm going to do some stuff for 10-day listings ahead of time, because for the most part, I'm not really going to be online much, if at all, during that week. So if you need me, just understand I will not be checking messages and things super frequently, but when I do see it, of course, I will get back to you if you have written me with a question or concern or whatever the case may be. So that's got me wrapped up for tonight. As always, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, spending some time with me. And if I don't see you again tomorrow night for Prism Football, hopefully I will see you again soon. In the meanwhile, enjoy what's left of your week, and we're almost to the weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye now.